Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And I have a family wonderful recipe to show you. Pero la prima cosa, but the first thing che dobbiamo fare, that we need to do, is prendere il faddale. Is to put on a faddale. And I have my beautiful faddale, Elena's Cucina. Let me tell you something. This is a family recipe. My grandmother loved this recipe. And she would critique it. You know, sometimes she will add different vegetables. But I am going to tell you what I am going to be using. What I've done is I blanched some gnocchis. And that's what I have right here. If they get a little sticky, you could just, add a little water. But that's what I have here. I have an entire package of that. Depending on your family, you can up it. You can use 2 packages. Also, I have a half a cup of cream. I'm using heavy cream, and if you do not want to use heavy cream, I have not used coconut cream with this. I am doing it just the way that my grandmother made it. I have here 1 cup of frozen baby peas. These little chiquitito in Spanish means small. Look at belly, que chiquito. Belly, beautiful. I have a teaspoon of crushed red peppers. I have an entire lemon zest. I have 1 nice big clove of garlic, and I also have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I also am going to be using some mint, parsley, and spinach. Okay, so la prima cosa, the first thing I'm going to do is to get my power kind of rocking and rolling here, and this is going to be a very easy peasy transaction. Italian cooking doesn't have to be hard. All you need to do is to have some good ingredients. Italian cooking is very simple. And this is a very simple dish. So I am going to add my cream right in there. And this is not going to have any oils. We're not using any oil here. And this is what's going to make our beautiful sauce. And then wait till I show you how I am going to serve this. So we have the half a cup of cream. I am done with a half a cup of cream. I know you're thinking, what? Cream and lemon? Right? Trust me. Now I am going to add here my red pepper flakes. Right in there, my red pepper flakes. I am done with my red pepper flakes. See how simple and easy? The next thing that I am going to do is take the 1 garlic, and look how hard this is. Are you ready? Chop! Boom, 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 boom. I want it to be crushed. I'm going to take the little end of that, get that out of the way. Just that. This is starting to boil. This is how fast and easy this is going to go. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Now, remember, the 1 cup of frozen peas are going to go in here now. Right in here. And they have to be frozen peas. They cannot be cooked peas. They have to be frozen. Because this is what's going to make our delicious sauce. And then what we want to do is, we want to just stir this with that red pepper flakes. And it's such a pretty dish. So what we have here, let me repeat it, 1 cup of frozen peas, a half a cup of heavy cream, a 4 teaspoons of pepper flakes, and 1 mashed garlic. So what I want to do is, I really kind of want to simmer this, only for a few minutes, for all of them to get, to get along together, like we should be getting along together. Don't get me started. All right, while this is doing this thing, I am going to go get my next ingredient. Oh, l'americano, l'americano, la 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 la, la 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 minutes thing. We have now, and what I'm going to do to this now is I am going to add my lemon right in here. This is the lemon zest. You know, I watched my grandmother do this only once. And I've been practicing and practicing and practicing because I wanted to make sure that it had the right flavor. Because I remember the flavor. You know, we remember, we have all these memories. And now, oh, you can really smell the lemon. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderfully, deliciously. Now, what I also have here is that I have a half a cup of Parmesan cheese that I'm going to keep on the side. Yes, this is going to have some cheese. I know, the cream and the cheese. You know, sometimes we have to give ourselves an opportunity to do other things. All right, so now what I want to do to this is I want to take, I have 4 cups of spinach that I'm just going to add right there. Again, depending on the size of your family, I'm also going to use the same bowl. So right now, I want all of this. Oop, one of the spinach went on the floor. And guess who got it? Reggie. Yes. He loves his stuff. And you're thinking, you know, how is this going to all work out? Because, you know, there's not a lot of sauce. But you know what? It doesn't have to be a lot of sauce. Because this is just going to be like a jiffy, like I said. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm waiting. It makes the spinach very, very well with all of the garlic in there. Like I said, very simple ingredients. Muy simple. Muy in Spanish means more. I don't know if I can remember how to say muy in Italian. Me stai scordando come parlare l'italiano. What did I say? I am forgetting how to speak Italian. But it's okay, I belong to the Italian club. I need to get together with them so they can remind me. Plus I have a friends that, you know, they remind me. But they don't live here, they live in other places. So now this is starting to wilt. Now remember, we still have the 2 tablespoons of olive oil, the half a cup of Parmesan cheese, just Parmesan cheese, very simple. Now this is starting to wilt. Oh yes, baby, woo, woo. You know, this is like a macaroni and cheese on steroids. But we're not using all of that fat. We're only using a half a cup of cream, okay? Get over it. Okay, mamma mia. Okay, so now while that is doing that, I'm going to take a good bunch of parsley. Because parsley is full of antioxidants. Parsley is full of vitamins. And I just want to really chop this up. This is going to give a nice freshness to this entire dish. Because, you know, gnocchis are made out of potatoes. And sometimes they tend to be heavy. So by adding all these nice ingredients, it gives it a much healthier alternative. So I'm just going to add that right in there. Oh, this is coming along super fast, guys. Now, I am going to shut the heat off. Shut it off. Shut it off. Because what I'm going to do now is I am going to add the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice right in here. And nothing is happening to the cream. It's hanging out there beautifully. Now I'm going to add my wonderful gnocchis. Oh my goodness. And they're like little pillars of love. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza. And I'm just going to let these guys just kind of, you know, even though I just got them out of the hot water, because I just blanched them in there, I'm just going to let it hang out like this. Now I'm going to get my Parmesan cheese, and I'm just going to use half of that in here for now, just like that. I am going to grab another spoon, because now I am going to mix all this together. All this together. Oh, yeah. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza! What did I say? Oh my God, how beautiful. But we're not done yet. Now I'm going to take the mint. I am going to take the wonderful leaves off my stem over here. I want to go slow, guys. If you have a problem with me going slow, I'm sorry for you. I am looking for a good 1/4 cup. If you don't like mint, it can be less. Mint is a very powerful herb. It has a lot of health benefits. It's wonderful for digestion and it's wonderful for breath. So now I have that right here. Now what I want to do is I want to take my mint and I am going to add it on top of all of that. See, when you add the herbs last, it just really brings out that flavor. All right, so then I just want to mix this together. I'm going to turn my bowl over. I am going to get the same bowl that I had earlier, and I want to show you how beautiful. Oh, if I can lift it, I'm telling you. Woo! There it goes. Look at that. See that? Oh, que bellezza! I cannot wait. Oh man, I love this dish. You know, and it doesn't have to be done in the winter time. It doesn't have, my grandmother, you know, she would make it, you know, winter, summer, spring, or fall, you know, however you want. So now, you know, you have it like so. Then you take, you know, the other Parmigiano cheese. We add it right. You know, you can add less Parmesan, more Parmesan, is however you wish it to be. And then what you have is you have, let me show you, this beautiful lemon gnocchi with spinach and peas. Look how beautifully delicious this is. This is wonderful, family, beautiful dish. I want to thank all my beautiful sponsor, Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstores in Ellenton, Florida. I want to thank Stephen Bailey with Billy Fishing and Charters. I want to thank Solangel with Color Street. Look how beautiful my nails are. I also want to thank Cola Harris with FARMASI, and I want to thank you for joining me.